Reading that definition there of fate, an inevitable and often adverse outcome. Fatalism is the belief that all events are determined by the divine will, by some force greater than, according to JW.org. So a clip I saw last night or this morning with Joe Rogan and Miranda Lambert talking about faith. They believe in it. I don't think they're incorrect on their intentions of what they mean. I think we don't know how to articulate it. Like, for example, like how the scriptures are about the Messiah being born, baby Jesus, and being called the Nazarene. Some people say that was all faked. So I'd like to know, I lack the word. I'm looking for the word. Fate may not be the correct word. It would be a divine act, a divine intervention by Jehovah of Armies. Kind of like 2 Samuel chapter 7, a future son, a future offspring of David. Which obviously there's more than one, from Jesus Christ to another one, or however many. So we call it fate. It doesn't mean we're wrong. We just might be using the wrong adjective, definition, description. So, like for example, is it fate that the earth, Ecclesiastes 1:4, Matthew 5:5, Psalm 104:5, the earth will never be destroyed? Is that fate? Maybe so, but I'm thinking it's a fact. Whether the word fate, Miranda Lambert, Joe Rogan, is right or incorrect, it's a fact. It's a divine act. It's a divine act. It's a divine creation. So what I'm saying, that little clip, YouTube clip I saw this morning or whenever before daylight, of Miranda Lambert, Joe Rogan, they both saying that they believe in fate. I think they're basically saying they believe in put it this way, a divine power. They're ultimately saying that they believe that the universal God has caused things to take place. You see what I'm saying? And we got to be careful in some areas too, because, Satan, the devil, has a level of power. Revelation chapter 12 says he's misleading the entire inhabited earth with great anger. If that hasn't started, I got to go mess with my boiling water. That part. It will after Babylon the Great, or the institution of false religion, is attacked and destroyed. Then it appears that since not Jehovah God, but Satan the devil won't have the religions to mislead people, like the Catholics, Vatican's exorcisms and things, Christ and Christmas. Satan the devil is going to do it more through the world governments, the United Nations, coalitions of nations, factions, subgroups, militants, terrorists, violent, immoral society, crack, cocaine, sex, rock and roll, Pornhub.com, pedophiles, demonism, spiritism, Ouija boards, psychics, investigation in outer space, colony on Mars, human science, human medicine, Neuralink. It doesn't mean that Elon Musk's Neuralink's a bad thing for anybody that rightfully gets to use it. Just don't let it make you forget about Isaiah chapter 33, verse 24. No resident will say, I'm sick. Jesus Christ raised the dead, cured the lame, cured the blind. He expelled 7 demons from Mary Magdalene. I gotta go in here and deal with boiling water. So there are divine acts. There's divine intervention. I'll conclude with this. Matthew chapter 24. After the great tribulation starts, Jesus Christ said no flesh or human lives would be saved unless those days were cut short. But on account of the chosen, those days will be cut short, meaning concluded as stated in the last few verses of Revelation chapter 19. A divine intervention. So whether or not Joe Rogan, Miranda Lambert, whether or not it's called fake, Bill Maher, it's a divine act by Jehovah of Armies, the universal sovereign. Or otherwise, if he didn't do it, humans would get to blow up the earth with a nuclear war or something to bits. Isaiah chapter 2 says they'll learn war no more. Hopefully Putin will get a big dose of that in China.